Hey everybody, how are you? How are you today? So today we're going to talk about Apple, what is going on with Apple. Why is Apple down? So Apple did not meet their revenue expectations, as you know already. But the thing that I like about Apple, well, before we get started, hit that like button. The thing I like about Apple is that they are always innovating and they are always figuring out ways to become more successful and to stay like a strong business. So what they are doing is they started production in India, working on the iPhone 15. They are transitioning, they're pivoting from China, and they have started production in India in order to decrease their manufacturing risks. So that is one pivot that they are taking. Apple shares as of today was at 176.09. 52-week high, 198.23. So it has been as high as 198.23. Currently has dropped to 176.09, but the lowest 52-week low, 124.17. So dropped from 198 to 176. That's the latest drop. Their revenue is at 383 billion. And they also have some other plans in the works. And that plan is to buy ESPN. ESPN. So Apple is always pivoting and figuring out ways to keep themselves as a strong business. So we got the possibility of buying ESPN in the works. And we also have this pivot of where they're manufacturing the phone from China to India. So the next phone to come out is the iPhone 15. And the hopes is that people will buy it, like go buy the new version when it comes out. You know, they come out with new versions all the time. Hopes is that people will go out and buy it so that they can meet their revenue expectations. Then, as a result of that, the price of the shares will go up depending on the profit that they receive. So, if you are in the stock market, basically what you're doing is you are buying into companies that are already successful. And then when they make profit, you receive some of that profit because you're in the stock market. So, curious to know, are you in the stock market? Because everyone is not in the stock market, right? It just depends on if you have the information or not. So, are you in the stock market? So, that is what is going on with Apple. And again, I find that interesting because they are remaining a strong business because they're always looking at ways that they can pivoting out of China to India, and then the possibility of buying ESPN. So, those are the two latest things that are in the works for Apple, the business Apple. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about is just goals in general. Goals in general. So, we talk on this show about investing in the stock market, real estate, business. But I'm just going to talk briefly about goals just in general. I heard a lady speak on this and I thought I would share it with you because I thought it was good. So, what she was saying is get out a piece of paper, date it. Say, for example, you're going to do it today. You date the sheet of paper and you write down all of your goals What do you want to accomplish in 1 year? So you're writing this letter to yourself. So, for example, who's watching? What is your name? Leave your name down in the comments. So you're going to name the letter. You're going to say dear, and you're going to name yourself. And then you're going to write down all your goals that you desire to accomplish in 1 year. This letter is dated, and the main message that she left was, when you write this letter, you're going to read this letter out loud to yourself. And you're going to say, dear, whatever your name is, congratulations for, and then you're just going to read off these goals. And you're going to look at this paper every night, read it to yourself every night, go to sleep, and just do that every day. Read the letter every night before you go to bed. So she said, as a result of this, of course, there are a lot of things working, right? So it's getting into your subconscious mind because it's a repetitive reading. It's getting into your subconscious mind. If you are a person of faith, it's more likely that you are praying about it now because it's on your mind. It's more likely that you are taking action steps because it's a repetitive thought in your mind. And so she said, as a result of doing this every night, reading this letter to herself every night, by the end of that 1 year goal that she set for herself, guess what she said happened? I thought it was interesting. Let me see if you can guess what happened to her. Give you a few seconds. So she has this letter, a dated letter that she wrote to herself, congratulating herself, reading it every night. And she can see the date that she put on this letter. And she can see when that year is up. So when that year was up, guess what happened to her list of goals? Well, the one thing I remember that she said was she got married. She got married. So I thought that was interesting. Now, she's not a Black woman, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But I just thought that was interesting because I know some people, you're already writing out your goals. Like you may be writing out your goals every day, but it may be something to speaking it out loud. There may be something to that. You're speaking it out loud, and then you're going to sleep on it at night. So it's in your subconscious. And then if you're looking at the same thing every day, then you are taking action because it's in your mind. So I just thought it was interesting, and I just thought I would share it with you. Um, if you're interested, you could leave comments and let people know what you are doing. Like, what does your morning or nightly habit look like? And how has that worked for you? So go ahead and share that if you are interested. If you're interested in sharing that, right? So that's all I had to say. So what I would like for you to do is, before you leave, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment and let us know What are some of your morning routines or your nightly routines as it pertains to your goals or even your mindset? What do you do every day, every morning, or every night as part of your daily or nightly habits? So feel free to share that in the comments section and let us know how that is working for you. All right. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, on your way out, hit the like button. All right. Have a good rest of your night.